Ya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Willy Maulana Hibban. I'm going to be a moderator in this presentation. The member of group 13 are Khalifatu Ar-rabbi Hadi Al-Akbar, Shella Aprillia Maharani, Willy Maulana Hibban, and Aisyah Rizta Oktaviana. In this occasion, we will presentate about disease control techniques. What is disease control techniques? Disease control techniques is techniques used to reduce or suppress pest population, attack, and the level of damage to crops by planting varieties that are resistant to pests or disease. There are 4 principles in disease control. 1. Regulation, that is maintain or prevent a plant disease from entering our area. 2. Protection. Protection is effort to protect plants or prevent contact between the host and the pathogen. 3. Eradication. Eradication is reduce, inactive, or eradicate pathogens. And the last, immunization. Immunization is a process of stimulating host plant resistant to plant pathogen without the introduction of new genes.
Next is regulation or exclusion. Prevent the importation and spread of quarantine plant destruction organism or OPTK to a country or region that's still free from OPT. Exclusion can be done by 1. Prohibit plant material that may contain disease. 2. Inspection of plant materials and certification of plant material. 3. Quarantine or place of isolation, preventive measure for the entry of OPTK. Next is protection. Protecting plant from the pathogens that can be done by 1. Technical culture, 2. Physics, 3. Mechanical, 4. Biological, and 5. Chemical. This is control by technical culture. This control is carried out by means of plant cultivation. This control is also usually preventive. 1. Eradication, destruction of infested plant. 2. Crop rotation. 3. Sanitation, that's about the cleanliness of the land. 4. Creates unsuitable condition for pathogen. And 5. Use plastic mulch to cover the soil.
This is control by basic. Using or change physical and environmental factor in such a way as to reduce disease attack on plant. For example, health treatment, usually for seed that infected with pathogen carried by other seed. It also well-nursery soil or soil in greenhouse so that the population of pathogen in the soil is reduced. B. Using buried or trap plants. Plant a few rows of plants that are taller than the plants to be protection by planting them around them. This is control by mechanical. Mechanical control aims to move parts of plant that are attacked by disease directly either by hand or with the help for agriculture tools. This is control by biological, a form of control in which organisms expect the host plant and the pathogen are used to reduce loss that caused by the attack of pathogen on the host plant. For example, one is suspensive soil, namely soil that can reduce disease attack on plant. For example, soil that contain a lot of antagonical microorganism. Antagonic microorganism. Tridorma for pathogen Rhizoctia sp. Pseudomonas florens for Rhizoctian sclerotium. Jamur dactyli and Arthropods for nematode causing root swelling. Melodignal sp.
This is control by chemical. Control using chemical. This control is usually done by spraying chemicals on plant parts. Point 1, soil treatment with chemicals. Point 2, fumigation or toxic gas. Point 3, vector control with insecticides. Point 4, spraying plants with pesticides. Eradication. Eradication can be done in three forms, namely: 1, particle eradication, destroying affect plant parts; 2, total eradication, destroy all of the affect plants; 3, supertotal eradication, killing all affected plant in a field. Immunization. Increasing plant resistance to pathogens attack. Immunization can be done in several ways, namely: 1, crossing protection. This method is often used to control disease caused by virus. Plants are internationally affected with weak pathogen to avoid by attack by heavy pathogen of the same type. 2, improve plant growth condition. Done by means of fertilization and other plant cultivation technique.
3. Use of disease-resistant varieties. For example, blast-resistant rice varieties such as Batang Piaman, Siak Raya, Inpara 1, and Inpara 2. 4. Use of transgenic plant transformed with resistant genes. Rice was transformed with a gene that causes leaf blight, Xanthomonas oryzae PV oryzae, so that it is resistant to the disease. Another example is the Anke variety, which contain the XA5 gene, and the Kondo variety, which contain the XA7 gene. Yeah, thank you for your attention. I'm sorry for our mistake. And if you have question, please write below on the comment section. And see you.